Okay, so now that we've properly, well, now that I've taught you how to properly prepare for creating a video and how to actually shoot the video, now I'm going to take some time and run you through exactly how I edit a video using iMovie. And I know some of you guys have iMovie. I know some of you guys don't, but a lot of people do have Macs and iMovie and iPhones, and this is going to be some really helpful training. So I'm going to share my screen. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'll do with iMovie in order to edit my videos all the way from how to download the movie into iMovie as well. So, okay. So first what I'll do is I'll go up here to new, right? So we got a little plus sign. I'll click on new, and then I'll do movie. Hello. There we go. And then you can pick all kinds of themes. I mean, personally, I like to have no theme. I don't really find it necessary to have something like the CNN report, you know, or whatever. I don't like to use these. Some of them are pretty cool, but I mean, some of you guys who are real vibrant, like to use a lot of colors, something like that would be good. But, you know, even that with the, you know, you could put like words and stuff over on there. But anyways, okay, so I like to use no theme. I'll just click create. I'll do testing. How about that? Okay, so there it brought up just a blank everything. And then what I'll do from that point is I'll plug my iPad in using the USB port, and then I'll go to import, and I don't have my iPad plugged in right now, so it's not going to work, but I'll go to import, and then over here, you'll see it bring up your iPad. And I just click on my iPad, and then whatever video that I want to upload, I just click on the video, and there will be a little upload button in the bottom right-hand corner, and you can just click on that, and it'll upload your video right into iMovie, okay? And this is where it'll take it, back to this screen. As you can see, I already have videos here. I did this on purpose so that I didn't have to go through and upload everything. This is actually a video that I created for team training yesterday. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna run through and teach you exactly what I do to edit these clips. Okay, and it's not that difficult, guys. It really is not that difficult. I'm just going to help show you. So I'll highlight it, and then you just take it and you drag it down, and then right there. Now, as you can see, when I start my videos, oh come on. When I start my videos, I like to have a few seconds where I pause just to get myself right, get the lighting with my light right with the camera. Sometimes it comes off really bright, and then it'll calm down as soon as the camera adjusts. So I'd like to take a few seconds, as you can see here. See, and then I'll do that. So what you can do, and I'm just hitting the space bar here to stop it, okay? So I'll go through, and right before I start, right, and I'll just stop it by hitting the space bar. And then I'll just take this, if you can see the little thingy here that brought up, this little circle, right? And I'll just go, and I'll adjust a little bit. Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm going. Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm going to give you. Maybe a little more. Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm going to give you. And then I'll just cut it. So edit. Hey guys. Okay, so then that'll just edit it and cut that section. Okay, so. Hey guys, what's going on? Now that's what happens when it starts. Some incredible Beachbody coach training. So now we're gonna go. I'm gonna skip through a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna go to this section, and you can see because there's no talking here. That's where I stop. So I'll just go to that, and then I'll stop, and then I'll just edit that out real quick. A fitness. See right there, okay? So I stop after I'm done talking, and then I'll just highlight it again. You guys saw how I did that? I took the little circle and I dragged it over to the end. I just double click and then I cut it. Okay, now next I'll go up, and these are separate videos, guys, by the way, like I talked about earlier. So I'll take the next thing, I'll highlight it, and I'll drag it down next to it. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Okay. So now what I'll do is, it's very obvious that, you know, I'm not talking again until I get to here, right? So I'll just take this. This is another way that you can edit the very beginning of a clip, okay? So if you can bring up, and you see that little arrow thing with the thing in the center, right? and then I'll just drag that over until the point to where I start talking, which is probably right there, okay? So here's what it sounds like together.
Of fitness. So first, I want to start out fitness. So first,
see how easy that was? It's not that difficult to do. Very, very simple, okay? Now let's see if I can edit. Okay, there's a section where I messed up. Okay, you can tell I messed up because I stopped, and then I picked back up, and then I started back up again. Let me see where that is, and I'll show you how to edit in the middle of a clip.
It would be extremely easy because it would be extremely.
See what I did there? So I actually went through this, and I went through this section right here, and I messed up. And because I messed up, I just started at the very beginning of that again, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'll pause it right there, and then I'm going to take this and drag it all the way to the point to where I'm just beginning to talk again. And then I'll cut it. Here's what it sounds like.
About the Buckeyes. It would be extremely easy, guys. It would be extremely easy because you both guys. It would be.
And did you see? You can't barely tell. You can barely tell that I actually edited it. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm using the same, like my hands are in the same, approximately the same position that I'm in before, and then I don't move because I don't want it jumping. I don't want the screen jumping. I want it like a smooth transition for the edit, and this is a pretty smooth one.
It would be extremely, guys. It would be extreme.
So you could barely tell, okay? So that's awesome, and again, I can just stop, delete the part where I stop talking, and that's that. Now, is that pretty simple? Like, it's not that difficult. It's not that hard to edit a video and to cut clips. Next, how about like transitions or something? How about this? So if you're going to add like pictures, let's say you want to add pictures, I'll use some of these this is actually from the Vero Beach Leadership Retreat from last year. So I'll take this picture and I'll add it. Oh, come on. I'm going to add it in the beginning here. And I want to show you something. As you guys can see, wow, I can't even talk. As you guys can see, when I play this, it kind of zooms in. If I don't want that, here's what I'll do, okay? So I'll just highlight the picture, as you can see here, and then I'll take and I'll go up to this little symbol right up here, okay? And I'll click on that, and it's called something, it's called Ken Burns, okay? And that's what the whole zoom in or zoom out thing is. If you don't want that at all, you just do fit, okay? So if you don't want it to zoom in or out, you just click fit. If you do want to do the Ken Burns, you can actually move these around. So if I want it to start here and then end there, right? So start here and there. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to zoom out. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, it's not that hard. There's other things that you could do with the video too. I mean, you could change the color. I mean, there's all kinds of different things. I'm not going to mess with this, but so that's easy. Now, here's the other thing, transitions. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's say that you want to transition from this picture over to the video. Right now, it's kind of like a rough transition, right? It's just a sudden. What if I don't want that? What if I want a smooth transition, a more professional looking transition? I just click on transitions down here, the bottom left, and then let's say, let's do this one. Let's do spin out. So I'll grab it and I'll drag it right into the middle here, and then watch what happens.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey guys, what's going on?
Easy enough, right? So there's all types of transitions that you can use. I mean, you can do something like this. I mean, if you just want to replace it, you just take the other one, just drop it over the top.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey guys, what's going on?
That's kind of cool. So, anyways, I mean, it's not that hard, but you can easily do transitions. Now, what about titles? I mean, so here's something that I did yesterday. This is pretty cool. But let's say I'll just use this. I want to put a title at the very beginning. I'll just put that there, and I double click on it. So I go up here, double click, and I'll say testing run. Hey y'all, testing run, and I'm deleting this down here. Now, I got this, right? Now, what happens if you want to put like a background to that? How do you do that? So what I would do is go back to iMovie library, and I'm going to grab my picture here, and I'm going to drag it down all the way here. I'm not going to put it over top of it. I don't want to do that. I want to put it above it, okay? So I'm going to put it above it. I don't know why that echoed. Angela, can you mute yourself, please?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Okay, so next what I would do is, and you can see, it's like you can't even see the title, right? You can't see the title at all. So what I would do is I would highlight it, and then there's a little button up here. You see that? Video overlay settings, okay, or settings, wow. Click on that, and I can actually change the opacity of this. Right? So, hey y'all, testing run. So now what it's going to look like is this, which is pretty cool. Okay? So there's some other things that you could do. I mean, you could change the opacity of it, right? You can actually change it to fade in and out by using this slider right here. It's pretty cool. I mean, and all that just does is just, again, it just fades out in the beginning and then fades out at the end. So it fades in, fades out. Okay, very simple. I mean, you could change some of the color things with it. What else? This is cool. I mean, you could do sort of like a green, I don't know if it's gonna, hold on, it's loading. A blue and green screen or whatever it is pretty cool. I mean, you can mess around with that. I haven't gotten too much into that yet, but come on. Like, you can really overlay stuff. It's really cool. So anyways, I mean, that's kind of advanced stuff. You don't need that. You can do like side by side. Come on, computer, keep up with me here. So see, this is something, I mean, a lot of you guys could probably use that. And if I was using this right here, and by the way, that was just the side by side option, right? I would probably change the picture so that it doesn't have any Ken burns. I just fit it. Or maybe I'd crop it. That's what I'd do. I'd crop it. There we go. Come on. Okay, it's not that hard. That's exactly what I want to do. Now watch. Hey y'all, testing run. So if you're creating videos, you want to put a picture right beside it, that's the way to do that. You can do that on, you know, on the title screen, just like I did, or you could do it on a video or whatever you want to do. I mean, you could do so much stuff. Now, what about if you want to add like words to a video? And I do this all the time, and this is the last part that I'm going to cover for now because I don't want to get into too much detail about this. This is just the basics, and it's enough. But what if you want to add like words to your video? What do? So I go to titles again, and let's say that I want to add my Twitter handle, Josh Spencer 28, okay? So I'll go and I'll probably pick, I mean, one of these, I don't know, about expand lower third, and I'll drag, again, I don't want to place it over top of it. I want to place it above it, wherever I want to do it, okay? So then I'll just click on it. I'll put at Josh Spencer, Spencer 28. Okay, and then you can change the colors and everything with this. You can change the size. You can change the font. You know, right now it's at white. I'm going to change it to black. Okay, so you guys see how I did that? So you can mess with all that stuff right there. You know, obviously, it's not exactly in the right position that I want right now. But anyways, you get the idea. You know, you can move it around and whatnot. But here's what it'll look like.
Extremely easy because you both share the same passion for Ohio State.
So it'll just pop up and then fade away. And you can adjust that by, oh, I got to sneeze. Okay, no, I don't. All right, so you can adjust it by just taking that and dragging it over, right? So you can see that I'm moving it to like 2 seconds, or maybe if it's a longer thing, like my email that I want to keep up for a longer time, I'll drag it over to like 5 seconds or 8 seconds or whatever I got to do. So that's it with the basics. I hope that made sense. You know what? There's other things that you could do too. I mean, you know, I'll run through this real quick. If you want to adjust like the sounds and all that stuff, like this is pretty funny actually. Let me see. Where's this at? I just messed with this a little bit ago. Oh, where's it at? There we go. Audio effects. This is funny stuff, man. Wait. So let's go on to audio effects. I mean, I sound like chipmunks. So a lot of people would take me very seriously with that type of voice. So, I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do. I mean, you can just like go over here. Let's do like, if you're in a cathedral or something.
First, let's start out with how to start a conversation. I think this is the area that most people struggle with. Here's what you don't understand.
All right, I'm just having a little bit of fun with it now, but there's so many things that you could do, guys. That's just the very basics of it. At the end of every video, I'd like to have a contact me section, and I'll go to the title section, and I'll grab one of these, and I'll put, you can contact me in my email, and then put my email, and I'll keep it up for about 8 seconds before the video ends. So yeah, that's it. And if you do load it in YouTube, you can also add in links. You can add in links. There's different ways to do that. I'll probably make another training on that. But for now, that's that. Do you guys have any questions?
I don't. Thank you. I've used it some in the past, so I knew some of the basic stuff, but I just learned a few things today, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. Anybody have anything? Any questions? Was it good?
Yeah.
When
Cool.
you get comfortable with something enough, like, do you automatically just record yourself? Like, in training videos? So, like, when you got comfortable with iMovie, you made a training video and you put it into your group kind of thing?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
put it on YouTube? So people, like, I know Brooke Dorset made a thing the other day saying, like, show everything on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Put all your training on YouTube.
Okay.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. And it's just going to help you anyways. So, but, yeah, guys, I mean, here's the thing. This is the first time I've created a training for this. I wish I would have done it a while ago, but, I didn't have that much knowledge on it. Now I do, and here it is. And I'll get you guys the link, and you guys can share with your teams. But that's it. I'm going to start the recording, and